Is he Darius Cooks or Darius Crooks?
He has some crazy people following him that are willing to do crazy things.
The chef and social media influencer has been accused of serving up scams for years, and if you call him out publicly, he allegedly retaliates by sharing your personal information. Cooks is now answering our questions in a Shade Room exclusive. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Darius Williams operates his million-dollar enterprise under the name Darius Cooks. Many of us know him as the funny, relatable chef who frequently pops up on live to connect with his fans. He sells cookware, he sells cookbooks, he hosts dinner parties that he says sometimes can net over $1 million in sales in just hours. But behind it all is a growing number of people who have beef with Williams. They say that his F rating on the Better Business Bureau is an indicator that his brands have been built off of lies, deceit, and doxing. So what exactly is doxing?
We got her kids on there as well, kids' information. I put it on my Instagram.
It's when you share someone's personal or private information on the internet, typically with malicious intent. It's not illegal by law, but dozens of people like Angela Davis have come forward saying they've been doxxed by Williams. Davis is a chef influencer herself and didn't think much when she made a Twitter comment several years ago.
There was a viral lasagna video of his that was circulating on Twitter. It was going viral in a negative way this time. And I commented, much like everybody else. And I didn't really think much of it. But later that night, there was another tweet that apparently we were both linked in the same tweet, and it was sent to him and he replied to that.
She says the two went back and forth, Angela writing, quote, "I'd appreciate not being tagged with him. Thank you." Darius replies, quote, "Your work is dope. I wish I knew what makes you so angry," sending love and positive vibes. Later that day, Davis says Darius screenshotted their conversation to his followers, writing, quote, "Yo, I mean, the hate continues. I'm done posting about this, but come on, we got to do better, people."
Anytime he doesn't like anybody talking about him, talking about his food, critiquing him in any way, he retaliates by turning that person to his audience for the purposes of his audience, harassing them. We were harassed by his audience for the rest of that week.
A woman named Danielle Holland tells us it happened to her back in February 2022.
Found pictures of me and posted them all on his Twitter and, told me that he has my social security number and that he has a background check on me.
I have Angela's background check. I have Sonny Anderson's background check and Danielle Holland background check.
She says Williams found her Twitter handle and tweeted that he has her social security number, saying, quote, "I'm telling you I have it. Screenshot that." Williams then shared this to his followers, pictures of Danielle Holland with her children's faces. It says, quote, "Y'all do me a favor and tell Danielle Holland we said hello. Hashtag Darius Crooks."
That's the issue that you have with me. My underage children don't have anything to do with that.
When confronted by Roland Martin on Twitter, Williams continued and wrote, quote, "F them kids." The Shade Room sat down exclusively with Darius Williams, who told us that this was all built up from months of harassment from Danielle Holland herself. It's someone he says that he's never met and has never done business with.
These are not private. These are things that she had already posted. These are things that are already on the internet. I posted it and my caption simply was, "Y'all say hey to Danielle Holland." Once I did that, she went back, she deleted tweets, she put her profile on private. And then it was, "Oh my God, I can't believe what he's doing to me. He's doxing me."
I was on my Twitter. And as far as names, I mean, calling you a scammer, if that's what you want to, qualify as calling you names, yes, I'm calling you a scammer, a liar, a predator, a doxer. Yes, I did call him those things.
We wanted to know how he's able to get this personal information, especially background checks and social security numbers.
I have a wide network of people who follow me. I have been forwarded documents from pretty much all of the people who don't like me and making all this noise. What I choose to do with that determines whether or not it's legal or not. But if I have the information, I have it. So I do actually have the background checks of some of the people. I didn't run them myself. People that work for like T-Mobile or they work for like, AT&T. And I'm like, y'all calm down. They're like, no, we can get them. I said I had it. I'm not lying about the fact that I have it. I didn't run it myself. I don't even have her personal information to run.
And so you have a business, and as a responsible business owner, do you feel like it's appropriate to address maybe potential customers or, address the masses that you have specific sensitive information and you are willing to blast it? Do you think that's irresponsible as a business owner?
Well, first, I have it. I never said I would blast it. That's not in my character. I wouldn't do that. I have way too many followers. I'm way too experienced and polished. The business piece of it, you got to understand twofold. One, I'm a business owner, but two, I'm also an influencer. So you have to throw that inside. I have 144,000 customers. I have all their I have their names. I have their CVV. I have their credit card. I have their zip code. I have their billing. I have all of it, right? Not once have you heard of any breach of that private information. Not once have you heard any scandal regarding that.
But Williams is no stranger to scandal. In 2019, he was sued by the state of Georgia for operating an illegal credit repair business called Above 701 Incorporated. Attorney General Chris Carr claiming that Williams, quote, requested and accepted payment from consumers before services were provided and made misleading claims that the company could get bankruptcies and debts permanently deleted from credit reports. It wasn't run properly. It was actually illegal.
So I didn't know, to be quite honest, when I started it, I didn't know that you couldn't do credit repair in the state of Georgia. They said to make it all go away, pay $140,000. I wrote a check. It was over.
More fallout after 3 of his restaurants abruptly closed in February 2020. Soul Crab Atlanta, Soul Crab Chicago, and Greens and Gravy in Atlanta.
You know, if I could be honest, it just got to a point where mentally it just became way too much.
Lavelle Baker says that he was friends with Williams for over a decade and saw what was happening behind the scenes. They dated for 2 of those years. He says that Williams' shady business ventures dates back about 15 years.
Vaguely remember conversation about him, wanting to be a millionaire, but I didn't know that it was sinister.
He claims that Williams created several businesses back then, like a food truck, a cupcake store, and a food delivery business called Fresh Go. He says all of them tanked after a number of customers came forward claiming that Williams would take people's money but not fulfill orders. Lavelle says that he was a partner in the food truck business before it went south. Uptown Pies, does that ring a bell? The Cupcake Gallery, Fresh Go, the Lunch Machine. There were several businesses that you have had over the years that have foiled. Now you have one of your business partners, Lavelle, at one point saying that they were all a scam behind the scenes.
This has got to be about 15 years ago. So Lavelle has been holding on for this for 15 years. And I find it very ironic that now that he's becoming this gossip blogger on YouTube, that now this story and my name has to come up in order for him to get clicks and views and likes.
This is not the first time Williams has been called out for scamming customers. Celebrities and influencers have also joined the conversation. Celebrity chef Sunny Anderson gave Williams his start on her Food Network show back in 2010, but in a tweet back in March 2022, Anderson implied that Williams tried to get her to invest in one of his companies. She said, quote, "Hey Darius, stop trying to divert attention by saying I was jealous of you. The emails don't lie. You tried to get me to invest in one of your scams and I tried to support, but my attorney reviewed your paperwork and that was a no."
Darius, hold on before you start. When my supporters come over there and support you, trust and believe they mean it from their heart. And for you not to send them their merchandise, she been asking you. I got all the receipts, Darius.
Social media influencer Andrew Caldwell on live blasting Williams on behalf of his fans who claim that they were not receiving kitchenware that they ordered on his website.
What's the person's name?
I'm not finna block her because you're known for putting out people information.
I mean, you have these people saying that you are not a good business person, and they're all singing the same tune.
Sunny and I, we haven't spoken in at least 10, 11, 12 years. Andrew Caldwell is a whole different ball game. We were cool a month ago. Now all of a sudden he's beefing with me. I have no idea what that's about.
People need to understand there's like real life implications for some of these bad business deals that have gone wrong. I have a platform and I have a loud mouth, and that's why I decided to keep talking about it.
Davis also claims that Darius Williams stole some of her cookbook recipes in the past, will just remix them to make it seem like they're his. It's something that, though, Williams has denied. Now, we do want to point out, too, that Darius Williams has never been criminally charged and sentenced to jail for many of these allegations. But if you do feel like you've been scammed by one or more of his businesses, you're urged to reach out to your state attorney general's office or the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.